yo squad, welcome back to another video. And before we get started, I want you guys to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Get this video to 5 likes. And before we get started, I want to shout out CII because his videos are awesome and his content is amazing, and his video will come out next Friday. So the people that came from Sai's channel, thank you for subscribing. And in today's video, we're going to do court cam top 6 wildest sentence hearings. And also comment down below the words I subscribed. So let's get started.
We're in Harlan, Kentucky for the sentencing hearing of 59-year-old.
Oh, thank you guys for 79 subscribers. My goal for the end of the year is to have 100 subscribers, so we are on the road to 100 subscribers.
Robbins Jr. Following a 3-day trial, Robbins was convicted on a litany of shockingly violent charges.
The defendant is guilty of 1, kidnapping with serious physical injury, 2, robbery in the first degree, assault in the second degree, unlawful imprisonment, wanton endangerment first degree, and being a persistent felony offender first degree.
As Judge Kent Hendrickson proceeds with Robbins' laundry list of crimes, the prosecution interjects after Robbins repeatedly turns around and glares at them.
Your Honor, the Commonwealth will request the court give notice to the defendant not to communicate with the Commonwealth.
In the courtroom, defendants are often prohibited from communicating verbally or non-verbally with anyone except their own attorney. The problem is, Robbins isn't exactly a rule follower.
Hey, now none of that. Hey, none of that. Now just calm down.
Yeah. You calm down.
You take it easy.
Stand up there on that side, please. Settle down, please.
Dirty ass court here.
You need to do it.
Listen, buddy, I'm too old for this.
Hey, I'm too old for this too.
With tensions later calmed, Robbins stands in silence as Judge Hendrickson hands down a heavy sentence.
He shall be confined to the state penitentiary for a maximum of 25 years.
25 years. So he won't be getting out of jail for 20.
Thank you.
The sentencing may conclude things for the court,
47.
but not for Robbins.
Yeah, 2047, yeah.
That is the sound of Cletus Robbins spitting one of the prosecuting attorneys.
Yeah. Why?
Before
Is
he's
he
hauled
mad
out of the
because he's
courtroom,
going to jail?
Robbins makes a final threat.
The court has that on record. We know that was a threat, and we will be saving that record for possible criminal charges.
No additional charges were filed against Robbins for his courtroom misconduct. His 25-year sentence stands, and a later appeal of the
Yes,
case
and he won't be out of jail till
denied.
2047.
We're headed south, way south, to Wollongong, Australia for a
That's
sentencing
crazy. I
hearing.
didn't even know they had a sentencing like
Seated
that in
inside what's known
Australia.
as the dock is the defendant, 25-year-old Jesse Rose. The one-time aspiring rugby league player pleaded guilty to the charge of reckless wounding for an assault captured in this surveillance video. After receiving a complaint about Rose's drunken behavior in a pub, he and his mate are asked to leave by security. But when he refuses, a second camera shows things turning physical. One of the security guards ends up on the floor. Backing away from the
That's
situation,
not good.
Rose then hurls his drinking glass at the downed man, striking him in the head. The guard suffered serious injuries, including a laceration and depressed skull.
Ooh, that's not good.
Now at sentencing, Rose's attorney made a case to not send him to jail, claiming he's a changed man, holding down a steady job and living on the straight and narrow. But Judge Andrew Hasler makes it clear this is no kangaroo court, stating that the assault was too serious to consider leniency. And right about now, he announces Rose's sentence, 14 months in prison. But as one door closes for the defendant, he kicks another one wide open.
So you got mad so you kicked the door open. Oh my God. You know, you could have hurt the police officer with throwing those
Unhappy
chairs
with his
like that.
sentence, Rose perhaps channels his rugby days and boots open the divider door. It's unclear what he says to these two security guards. One guard takes a step or two back. After some more jawing, Rose takes things up a notch and throws not one, but 2 chairs at the guards. Those are not folding chairs Rose just tossed. Those are standard office chairs weighing up to 60 pounds, or 27 kilograms in Australia. What you might have missed is this guard who sneaks around the backside of the dock and, like a boomerang, flies back into action. First bobbing and weaving, then going down under for a tackle. With the help of the other guard, Rose is pinned to the floor. His girlfriend can be seen in the rear of the courtroom. Other officers eventually enter, get Rose to his feet, and escort him out. For his courtroom tantrum, Jesse Rose was charged with property damage and assaulting a law enforcement officer. An additional 8 months was added to his original 14-month sentence.
Until he got mad.
We're in the Cuyahoga County Justice Center, where a sentencing hearing is wrapping up.
Thank you all. Good luck to you, Mr. Terry. Thank you, Sheriff.
William Terry just received an 18-month prison sentence for attempted burglary and attempted felonious assault. Present in court are the defendant's family behind him and the victim of this crime seated across the courtroom.
All right, let's go. Get my family my stuff out my pocket. Yeah.
He's headed directly to prison.
It's all right. It's only 18 months.
He's speaking to his family now. And then
Hey, you the
some choice words for the victim.
So he started cursing at the victim. But you think about it, if you did the crime, you have to do the crime. So be careful of your choices.
2 court deputies try to subdue the handcuffed defendant. The defendant's removed from the courtroom without further incident. No additional time is added to his sentence.
That one was crazy.
Now
though.
we head to a sentencing hearing at the Lincoln County Courthouse in Newport, Oregon. Scott Patrick Lemon, seen here wearing a blue shirt, is awaiting sentencing for charges of robbery, burglary, theft, 2 counts of menacing, and 4 counts of coercion, all stemming from a home invasion. In the courtroom is a deputy, Lemon's lawyer, a police officer, and another attorney. Deputies requested an electronic restraint for Lemon during the proceedings so that he could be immediately restrained in case he acted out. The judge denied that request. Lemon lunges for the officer. If we take a closer look, it appears that Lemon attempts to grab the officer's weapon. Fortunately for everyone, he's quickly taken down. Lemon has attempted escape added to his list of charges. He's currently serving a minimum of 7 years in prison.
Wow. So 22, 23, 24, 5, 26, 28.
We head now to a
29.
sentencing
We'll be
hearing in
there
Ocala,
to
Florida. A
Now,
jury
this is
has
the one
found
I don't
Travis
understand.
Davis, Brandon Banks, Kelvin Grimmage, and Keela Richardson guilty of killing Courtney London during a robbery home invasion 2 years earlier. As an added precaution today, extra officers are on hand for the sentencing.
Any legal reason we shouldn't proceed with sentencing today?
As the men wait to learn their fate,
I've indicated that I would like to do is to have the gentleman hang on, Mr. Davis.
suddenly
See, that's the
is
thing I don't
surprised.
understand. Why would you arrest them before you give them their charges? I can understand if you already give them their charges and then arrest them, you know? But you didn't
It
give them the
appears a
charges.
court officer attempts to handcuff Travis Davis, but Davis refuses to cooperate. Another court officer quickly jumps in to assist.
Hang on, Mr. Davis.
Meanwhile, a third court officer attempts to handcuff Grimmage, but that doesn't go any better, and total chaos ensues. Richardson's already been cuffed and is ushered away from the melee. Davis's lawyer, Daniel Hernandez, isn't so lucky. With the situation seemingly out of control, another court officer steps in with a taser. Reportedly, all three men were tased, including Brandon Banks, who doesn't appear to join the free-for-all. One of the court officers appears to instruct everyone to clear the courtroom. After the court officers regain control, Davis and Grimmage share some sentimental parting words.
I think I don't.
All four defendants were convicted of first-degree murder and sentenced to life without parole.
This is the thing I don't understand. Why would you arrest them before you give them the charges? You know? Like, can someone please answer that in the comment section? Because I don't understand that. Like, why would you arrest them before you give them the charges? I can understand if you were giving them the charges and then you arrest them. But why would you why would you put them in handcuffs before you give them the charges? You know, like that. I don't know why.
We go to the Berea Municipal Court in Berea, Ohio. The sentencing hearing of 42-year-old Stephanie Rybkowski.
Ugh.
Mr. Rybkowski, am I saying that correctly? Yes, you are.
Rybkowski was caught stealing from a
Look at
local
her.
Walmart, which resulted in a theft conviction.
Hey.
Today, she and her attorney are hoping Judge Mark Comstock doesn't issue any jail time.
First of all, $150 fine plus cost if that's suspended. And then 180 days in jail. I'll credit 1 day served. However, I will start that today.
6 months in jail starting today is not the outcome Rybkowski was looking for. So she quickly appeals to the judge.
And,
Is there a way that I can
now,
not start jail today? I mean, because I've got a daughter, we've got a graduation party going on at home.
I understand
I mean,
that.
this is...
I understand that. And we're going to stick with the recommendation at this point. So,
Like I said, if you did the crime, you have to do the time.
Disappointed, Rybkowski goes to take her seat. Until she changes her mind and heads for the door. Bailiff Matthew Bedford takes notice and immediately tails him. He catches up to her in
He's
the
like,
hallway,
I'm speed
where they have
walking.
a discussion.
I'm out of here.
Rybkowski bides her time by taking a seat. She then checks her phone while the bailiff waits her out and stands guard at the staircase.
What's she gonna
Acting casual, she wanders over to the bailiff while on the phone,
do? And then
then slips behind him. Until
boom, she
She
goes
makes a
downstairs.
break.
I guessed it. I guessed it. I was right. I was
she
like,
quickly makes her way down 2 flights of stairs and out the front doors, with the bailiff right behind her. Eventually, she gets to her car and knocks the bailiff over with the vehicle before speeding away. Luckily, he suffers only minor injuries.
That's crazy.
But finding her wasn't easy. It would take 11 days before she was finally caught and arrested. And this time she's hit with additional charges of escape, assault, and resisting arrest. But
Because
no
she was
additional
running
jail
away.
time is added
She's like,
to
oh,
her
I'm
original
out.
sentence. Thanks for being a fan of Court Cam. Subscribe to A&E to never miss a new video and catch full episodes on aetv.com.
Like, comment, share, subscribe. Shout out to CII, because his videos are awesome. And road to 100 subscribers. And thank you guys for 79 subscribers. Bye.